Hello, I'm Carrie and I'm back with another collective reading. And this time the topic is on, well, I like to call this somebody's personal reading. Because at this time there's a small number of people who watch these videos. So it can literally, like if you're watching this message right now, this can literally be your message, your personal reading. And it's so funny because rarely do I have messages that show up like this. Like this message is giving me the energy of somebody's mama, grandma, like could be a father figure, but it's giving me very feminine energy, wanting to tell you something. It's kind of like a scolding that's about to happen right now, but a sweet one, like one from love. So I just want to say before we get started, thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for being on this channel and being a part of the energy that I'm getting to read right now. And let's just get started. Okay, so I told you that this energy sounds and feels like a mom or grandma or somebody like that, just kind of like coming through and doing what moms and grandmas do, telling you what's up with the situation. And in this case, I am strongly getting the energy of like, hey, stop. Like when you're about to do something that you know is not right or good for you, or like if you're a kid, if you're about to stick your hand in something hot, mom's like, hey, stop that. And that's what I'm getting here. We just start over here. Seven of Cups, but it's in reverse. We also have the Ten of Swords in reverse. It's like, stop doing all this. Stop thinking about all the different scenarios and situations. You don't need to turn over none of these cups. You already know what you want. You don't need to go through none of these fears. So you could literally be wanting to do something new or something different, make some changes. You could be just contemplating something, but it's like you literally are allowing your fears to get in your way. You're literally maybe like just going through all the options, like, okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like let me go through each of these scenarios and think about all the scary things that can happen. And your people, whoever's showing up right now in this reading is like, stop that. Stop it right now, because you already know what you want. So why are you going through these scenarios? Why would you do that? They're not what you want. You know which cup is yours and which one's for you. There is no need to open all of these cups. Open the one that you want and stop playing. The same energy from this Nine of Cups and the Nine of Swords. I love how it's like mirroring, this energy of mirroring. It's like, stop worrying and start getting after what it is that you want. What are your true desires? And that was what the Nine of Cups is all about. Like, what do you actually want? Not like what could happen, what might happen, what could possibly happen, and what happened before, and what those other people went through, and you know, what about this and what about that. Like, not that, but what do you actually want? What are your true heart's desires? That is what you should be focusing on. And so that's what is coming up. It's like, stop worrying about all this other stuff. Don't even look at other scenarios. If somebody's offering you a job or a home, or if somebody comes and wants to be your girlfriend, boyfriend, but they are not fitting the image that you have in your head of what you want, then why are you even considering that? Like, don't even turn that cup over. Leave it where it's at. Don't go apply for that job. Don't go show up at their house. Don't go with or be this person's girlfriend, boyfriend. Don't even go on the date with them. Somebody invites you to an event that you know you don't like. You don't like alternative rock. That bores you. Why would you go to that? Like, this is the energy I'm getting. It's like, stop wasting your time, basically. Stop running yourself ragged doing stuff you know you don't want to do. Like, stop turning over cups you don't like. Stop hanging out with people you don't like. Why are you doing this? You know what you want. You know. Same thing here. Ace of Cups, Five of Cups. It's interesting how instead of being flipped like these are, this is this way. Because it's like, why you keep playing in these cups? And the cups are emotions. So it's like, why are you playing with your own emotions, basically? Why are you over here doing things that you know you don't like to do? It's like, you know you don't like them. You're trying to force this on yourself, and for what? This is not even going to be something that is like in alignment with what you desire. So why are you doing this? Focus on your desires. You see this Ace of Cups is sitting in her heart. It's her heart's desire. But this person in this image has been mixing all kinds of cups, like taking cups from all kinds of people. It's like, you don't even want those cups. You already got your own cup. Focus on that one. Don't worry about other people's emotions around you. Don't worry about if they're happy, if your mama's happy, if your daddy's happy, if your brother and sister are happy. Worry about your own cup, your own happiness. Stop trying to make things better or fix things for other people. It's just like, I'm sorry, and whoever this personal message is for, they just have words for you. It's like, come on, you are important too. Your dreams are important too. You don't have to worry about all these other things. Like, focus on the things that mean something to you and stop wasting your time with this other stuff, because it's just a waste of time. And then we have the King of Pentacles and the Hermit. They're even saying, like, don't waste your time. Don't, pay attention to other people's emotions. As a matter of fact, if you can just get on your own throne, if you can focus on your own stuff, if you can go off, like they say, off in the closet by yourself, just you and your higher power, or just you and however it is that you create and do the things that you want to do, just you and that is what, it's like, is what's best for you. Especially right now, that like the timing that you're watching this, there might be a lot of distractions around you, or even you might be tempted to worry about things that don't have anything to do with you, or you don't even care about, but these things are being brought to your attention to worry about. Like, oh, you should be worried about this. Have you seen this in the news? Oh my God, why aren't you worried about that? Hey, let's talk about how terrible it is. And in this reading, you're saying, no, why are you worrying about that? What does that have to do with what you're going to be doing tomorrow? Or is this something that you is going to be affecting your every single day? I mean, maybe yes in the long run, but is there something that you can physically do about it right now? If you're just sitting in your home watching this and worrying about it? No. Or is there something that hey, I'm going to go vote, or hey, I'm going to go donate to this, or hey, I'm going to do that? You make that decision and keep moving on. You don't have to worry. Let me go and talk about this with somebody else so we can worry together. Okay, let me get some more people so we can all worry. Like, no. Let's decide what actions we're going to take, and let's move on to the things that are important to us, that are going to affect our every single day, what we do, how we move type energy. So it's King of Pentacles, staying on your own throne. And I like in this picture, there's a dog. Dogs to me are all about loyalty. They're all about the ones who are going to be 10 toes down for you. So while you're going off in your closet by yourself, if you need a companion, it would need to be a loyal companion like this. Somebody who is aligned with you. I have never owned a dog before. I had a dog before. I even spent a lot of time with dogs because I'm a cat person. But I know dogs to be loyal. I know dogs to stand up for their people. Like, they're not going to let anybody mess with their family. They can be seen as protectors as well. So that type of energy is what you would be looking for people to go with you in this endeavor. Not people that you would have to like try to feel like you need to manage or help or like be stressed out about. Like, they don't even talk to them about the things that you want to do. They do not need to have their energy mixed within that. Like, no mixing of their worried energy or misunderstanding energy or whatever. And I think sometimes this is the part that we tend to not understand. People who love us the most, they love us so much. They could also be some of our biggest haters or biggest non-supporters, let's say, because they don't understand the new dream. They may have understood the old dream and the old you and what you were doing before and how they raised you to be or whatever, but they don't understand the new dream, and they might still be stuck on the old one. So if you come with your new dream ideas to these people who are stuck on the old dream, it could literally be sabotaging you and the things that you're trying to do. And so these people who you love so much, if they are not in alignment, then they don't need to be going off with you on this new journey in this new closet. And not to say don't talk to them anymore, but they don't need to be the ones that you're asking questions and trying to get help with when it comes to new things, because they are not thinking in the new way. They would need to be aligned with the new way in order to help you with this new thing. So just keep that in mind. Again, no, stop. They might even be trying to give you advice for things that don't have anything to do with what you're trying to do. Like, hey, you see that this new job popped up for driving trucks? But you're like, no, I want to be a doctor. Why would I be looking at it? Why are you sending me this? It has nothing to do with that. But, just understanding and keeping your boundaries so that you're able to do the things that you need to do for your life, like what means something to you, what's like centered here in your heart. Again, it can come from people who love you, the ones who are, I won't even say trying to hold you back, but just are not helpful. And then we have the World in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. That's kind of what I was saying now. It's like, do not be crowdsourcing. Keep it to yourself if these people are not going to be the ones who are in alignment with you. Like literally even on the internet, because sometimes the world makes me think of the internet. Like no need to even do some research about certain things, because if it's something, a new original idea that's true to your heart, you don't need to look at how anybody else did it or whether anyone else did it, or which direction they took and what aspects that they put into it and how they were creative with it. Like why would you worry about that if it's something that you want to do from your heart? It's like focus on you and what you want to do. Focus on your own cups, your own joy, your own happiness, and don't allow all these outside fears to get to you. I think, especially right now, because we are in the middle of Cancer season, there's a lot of things that you could worry about, and with the extra emotions, because we've got all these cups on this spread, with the extra emotions around, because this is a water season, there can be, like, you might literally be just sitting and ruminating about things, and having those like emotional lows and highs can tend to cause you to worry in your mind. It's like, oh my gosh, why am I feeling this way? Let me go analyze it in my mind, and now it's going to pull in even extra, like even more thoughts of like, oh, fear or anger or upset. Basically, emotions that you don't necessarily need to be dwelling in right now when you're trying to go and do something new and try to like live out your life and trying to do your own thing. Because I'm really getting the strong energy of focusing on you and yours, like what concerns you, the things that you are in control of, the things that you are passionate about. Focusing on that. And again, now is the time. This is on the bottom of the deck, the moon. You see this lady underneath the ocean. The moon is shining the rays on her. It's like the things. I always think about the moon when I think about your intuition. So the things that you know without really knowing, but you know them. And that is why in this reading I'm really getting that mom energy of like, you know better. You know what you want. Stop doing all this other stuff, because I think sometimes when we get on our path, we can see all of these many different options and we can wonder, is that going to be right for me? I haven't tried that yet. Maybe I should go and try this because I don't know a lot about it. How am I going to know if I like it if I haven't tried it or not? And normally I'm all on board with this type of thinking, but in this instance and in this moment, and I think particularly this season, this Cancer season, where we're getting like a glimpse, like the intuition is very strong. So we're really getting a glimpse into our own soul and what we care about. It's like, don't think or worry about those things. As a matter of fact, focus on your own stuff. All of these worries, all of these thoughts, all of these random like I'm just thinking of like spiraling thoughts. What is it called when you have random thoughts pop in your head? Whatever it's called. All of those things, don't worry about them. Like push them to the side and focus on that thing that's really like that fire that's burning inside of you, that feeling that you feel like there's something there that you can really harness and hold on to right now in this time. And that is the personal reading for you. It is, don't worry about none of that. Worry about your own stuff. You and yours, you and the ones that are loyal to you, you and the ones who are aligned with you. But really just you, because you see this hermit, it looks like they're floating in the middle of the air, but there's actually a staircase. So people who have gone up these stairs with you, people who have walked the path, people who know the know, talk the talk, walk the walk, understand the situation, those people, those are the ones that you would talk to and have with you in this instance. The rest of them, please leave to the side, because they could be a hindrance to you. Even, stuff that you watch. So even watch what you're watching. Even watch what it is that you're listening to, like in terms of podcasts. Watch who you're around, that kind of stuff. Of course, you're eating, all those kinds of things. But right now, it's just a really good time to connect with yourself and your intuition. And that's your personal reading is about. And whomever is coming through, especially if you have like a mom or auntie or grandma who is like that, it's like, stop that. Who talks to you in that way, then that person is definitely coming through for you. Okay, thank you so much for this reading. I'll see you in the next one.